Hello everyone, welcome to part 56. I did like a quick stream before this and I tried using some of the spells. Now I almost fell out of my serie. So my voice currently increased by a lot there. Yeah, and that did not work at all as I read the text for FreeCast in the game. So in that stream they will learn that FreeCast is apparently better than level. Because I tried to do a FreeCast spell right with like maximum level of fire, thunder, and ice. So it uses like a really good spell, right? But it's the level of the free cast, not the potency of the spells, that determines chance of not casting it. I read that you would cast spells at like random when you walk around with it, but instead it just consume the actual stack, or it's at 3 stacks, and then you consume it when you throw it. But actually, it's pretty good if you could have like a continuous spell to spam against low level enemies. But that's pretty much how it works. It actually works that you have to have it really high level down by using ingots or whatever, and then you get like a high chance of doing it. So it's more of the reverse. It's actually better to have low amount of spell used, like this kind of potential spell, like, and high amount of like other spells. So for what you should craft, you want to craft something that is max mouse and everything, which is here. Is the limit break, I believe, but definitely draining and Clark can do. Then you can limit break and do more than 10,000 damage, right? Which is in most. I find this game is somewhere to limit break, right? So if anything, if you want to try like a really good spell right now, you want to do this thing. Definitely doing it actually. You want to do this thing, go in here. Right, and now we have like maximum spell, and then we go and use like a Dragon Claw. So that has a limit break, right? So now we're actually gonna do more. We have 9% damage, and if you spend all of it, then you get like more damage, right? That actually is the value of the advanced value. Well, but if I would do that, I would actually use my AP then, and of course, but this also to get more damage. But I prefer this thing, so you actually get like more spells, right? So you can craft, obviously, those things. It actually would be really good to have, so you can craft like several of those. But anyway, we're gonna do one of the hunts now. And I would say just thinking like, well, hunts of the dungeons as to do some fishing. So I'm actually just gonna do this thing. We are like, what is wild? Huh? So what is called as wild, and there's like a combination of everything. Anyway, I'm just gonna craft like some sheep thing here, and this thing, and one lightning. Because I think it's very clear when you do the dungeons, when there's a lot of floors with them, like that's what I have 100 floors, obviously, very many floors. But if you do, it's more worth having, it's much more worth having 99 of each spell, or each potential spell, so you can craft a lot of weak spells, because if you face like, oh, here's the flaws and physically immune, he don't need like a freaking 1 million damage spell, you need something like, okay, 10,000 damage spell 3 times, so you need something that's weak, you can spam, or it's more effective. And regardless, you don't want to spend like your, you don't want to enter, and do like, oh, I'm gonna fight these 100 floor levels. So when the first enemies, I'm gonna, throw my like 1 million damage spell. Oh, then I can't, reset the last boss fight. Anyway, get the save up again. We spent a huge amount of items doing the last place. The lot more things down. You can have like freaking buy them. I don't know, max it out, but let's say. You get more, right? So this is get like something like that. That should be enough, I think. Don't really care about this item here. But one thing does boost the damage, which takes pretty good, so get some more. Probably work this one, just buy a few of them. Never use them anyway. Yeah, I didn't want to go for like 99. Because you usually do find high potions, especially high potions, but also elixir and so on during the, like when you do the dungeons. So yeah, I don't really need for that. Because you probably will find like 4 or 5 high potions before you use them, because you go like potion, from 99 to 0, right? And then you go to high potion, then go to Alex, you down, right? There's no point using a high potion before you use potion, pretty much. Before you have none of potions, just use potions there. It's good enough. All enemies kill you much like anyway. Yeah, all enemies kill you anyway, pretty much. Right? So potion. So it's more work, I would say, saving the high potion. So that you for sure. So anyway, we did this hunt. So we needed knight to enter that dungeon. Some heal, why not? And going anyway. So I just remembered in the last stream, the much very short stream, I just remember that I haven't done the frog quest yet with Sonja. And you do hear the sound of frogs here, this squeaking sound. So are they here? She's that kind of. It's the same class, one of those classic gospel again. You can't hold on. So quickly search for actually I have no idea. Yeah, I have.
君たちが帰ってきてようやく研究が次の段階へと進むのだよ。つまり急げ。
I have zero clues. This one will be. Yeah, but we are like there is absolutely no.
君たちの頑張りで世界の謎という謎が起こされていっちゃうかも。
You do hear a frog sound. Let's probably at her. Yeah, at the barrel next to her. So it's weird because you hear me. Oh, well, that was it. You do hear more of them. Well, we can fly with the car now. So we can never land on top of it anyway. Sometimes you can land on top of this mountain, like. Yeah, like you can land on this mountain and go up there. That's what can happen. You hear several frog sounds, but we hear. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's not a big area to search anyway, so. The thing with the flying car, unfortunately, it's not like in other video games. When you fly right, and you actually fly and land different stuff, or like let's say you fly around and you're like, oh, let me land at this place. It doesn't have that, right? So where am I going? Oh, the cap came. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, which is really unfortunate. I think that is absolutely a big. I was a big mistake, but that you definitely feel that Final Fantasy hasn't had that since FF9. So yeah, that is very very old school Fantasy. It has that. 10 didn't have it. 10 just had this weird like world map. You just wrote names or coordinates. So you didn't have like a real world map. 12th also had the same thing. You saw the whole map, right? You saw the cities and so on, right? And you lanes you could fly there, but you couldn't actually. You didn't actually fly. I mean, you just kind of teleport there, right? 13 didn't even have this kind of exploration at all. As in this game, you didn't have like a world map thing. Well, this game has a here in the corners there, which is kind of similar to 12th or to 10 then. So yeah, but if 9, let's get say Dragon was 8 or something. All the games actually keeps kind of having more of a similar touch like a feature from older games. Those games usually have you use some flying airship, some flying machine, or maybe like a bird like an FF Dragon was 8, or like in Sea the Man or something. You have a bird, a dragon. But yeah, you fly around so you can land different places and so on. And that is actually a big part of the exploration in the upper games. Usually you can land on some small islands, for the level 8 you can land on some islands and the character enemies. You only fight on the island. So you have to be able to land island, you have to be controlled for that. In Dragon Quest 8, or as well, you can land on transport cliffs. You can fight metal slimes, which is actually the same kind of enemies character. The experience-based enemies, that you can kill them, they're hard to kill them, and you kill them, you get experience points or 80 points on. Stuff like that. Yeah, this definitely doesn't have that. I should do this before I forget. Might as well do this. Then you get a few more weapons from him, for the carrots. Which all are probably really bad right now compared to the weapons you get down in dungeons. Probably quite useless to do this thing, but you know. So I have every item in the game. But yeah, that is sad actually. You see whole franchise in itself, and that's a classic thing. That's why I said I love Dragon Quest in general. For example, 8 again, and talk about that game. Dragon Quest is really nice how they say, you know what, this worked 20 years ago, let's do it again. Like they are very conservative with that game. Like the enemies are very, you know, the enemies look like the same, pretty much. I have to say though, I love the Dragon Quest game. I played a lot of the Dragon Quest Yoke as well, the Pokemon of it, very good game. And I played Dragon Quest, they were like, and I haven't played it the third one actually. I should have emulated them once or twice, but I haven't played the whole game.
Oh my, and I played 4 to 8 and I haven't done 9. So I played most of those games. And I mean, I like them, but I have to say though, in one way, they're quick, lazy is one way, but they're like, yeah, let's use the exact same enemies again that we used, you know, for like the other previous 7 games or whatever, or 9 games or so, 8 games. They're like using the exact same enemies, Like in Final Fantasy, those are like a very, you know, established franchise. They have like, yeah, here's the character, but we make it this like metal character or this and this one. But in Dragon it's more like, yeah, here's the exact enemy you fought in the previous game. The exact same like level almost. So they're quite conservative, like sometimes. Ridiculous. How do you like, no, we're not gonna do any changes. There's gonna be a new storyline and better graphics and like some new level system, like some, I know, some role class system, or they have different ones in different games. The old games you level the characters. In the newer game, like in Dragon Quest 7, you pick, it's not like a job system, similar to the Final Fantasy 5 and so on. Like you have some different kind of roles, and then you combine that, and yeah, you get some other stuff. So, I showed it in Chocobo, whatever, it's special. But yeah, like that game has that. I'm thinking like, what is it more they have? What more do they have? They have in 8 you have you level up, then you put your skill points into different slots in the game. So you have 5 different like or fighting abilities, or like abilities in general, per character. I think everyone has martial art, I believe. I'm pretty sure on that. Everyone has martial art, and they learn pretty much the same thing there. And then that is usually what you don't put skills in. It's pretty crappy until like very late game, as in most games. It's like fist-hand combat, like in regular stories or so on. Same in that game, it's pretty bad being until you have maxed the points. It's quite common. But no, so you have that. And then you put the skills into like, my favorite one is Charm of course, with Jessica. She gets like, these are sex appeal abilities. Yeah, so you play Jessica in that game, and she has like, if you back Charm, some of the enemies like will change side or like give up and so on. So that's to her. That's it because her quest is Charm, and she then a bit hustle dance and so on. You level up. Where for example, the hero has the boomerang ability, so you have the weapon, so you level that up and get the boomerang. More skills. Like, and there's skills, sort of holy skills, and so on. So the change with that thing. Otherwise, the system is, you know, turn-based. You see the enemies standing right towards you. The older games, new games, in 3D, but still you can see them. It's like in your face, it's an FPS view, right? And you know, anyway, just mouth and the headset on. so on. And everything's the same. So. But yeah, they're extremely similar. Just gotta love them, you know. No, but they're very nice in many aspects. I think we need at least like 6 of these before I would leave her. I have to get 6 of these fish, so 2 more of them because I have the ability. I have the skill that I get 2 fishes right or items if it's like some scale thing. Some of them drop scales instead of, you know, fillets, you can just eat them. And yeah. Something else. What is this thing? It's quite strong though. Very tight, actually. Probably a very heavy fish for, you know, disappointing, isn't it? But they have the same systems, right? So they do the whole like expression that no one loves in Japanese. Oh, I was gonna skip that. The up again and change. So sorry about this. These are sealer perhaps. What do you want? Don't want it all. You want a big good fish. At this limit you usually brute it right, get it down, and then you just replace it with the string, so first fast used pressing down R2 and getting it. Yeah, there's a copper alercy belt, yeah. I guess those alercy belts, but it didn't. Come on, I mean, we just need 2 more groupers. I don't care about all shit. That's one. This is good, it's good. Maybe too weak. It could be like a scale grouper which you can't eat. There are 2 different ones. You can have one which you can break away with. You also have the other one which you can't actually eat it. This one is quite weak, so it's like a 3 one. They forget a bit. It's like a, I don't know, useful grouper like that. No, it's actually something else. Yeah, actually nothing else. Probably is, I don't know, a Bahamut, what's it called? Bagbot, something like that? Yeah, what's it called? Baramundi. I was like, it's not gonna be at least. Obviously not Bahamut, but yeah. This crap. There is a group. Here we go. Nani mayo. So I actually finally checked out who he was, Prompto, and he's Natsu Dragnel in Parity. Remember has one of the worst chapters ever, this 2 chapters. But this current week that I read yesterday was okay. Like, it wasn't the worst ever. But Natsu for that matter. And it has some naked loot here, they're pretty good, but the last previous two chapters wasn't worth ever in Fairy Tail. And Fairy Tail usually is pretty good, I think, like in the premise of this. But it's crap many times. Actually, a bunch of not matter, yeah. But like the last chapter here was Ersa, and it's just like, wow, Super Fairy Tail is the worst ever. It's just ridiculous. And it's just so ridiculous because you know, when I read, I guess 3 chapters back now then, read that chapter, when it was new, I was like, okay, this is probably gonna happen next chapter. Like, you see like, Ersa is flying against Meteor with one hand, all her bones are broken in her body, and you're like, okay, she's just gonna cut through this meteor like it's butter. She's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna be nothing for her. Even though she's broken all her body parts, it's like, oh, I can't move my legs, and not my left arm, and my head is like broken, and you know, like, everything's broken. It's like, yeah, she's gonna cut this meteor like it's nothing. It's gonna melt in front of her. You know, this is too ridiculous. It's like, that's what happened because she's that overpowered always, and spoiler, yeah, it happens. That just makes show how bad it is. You can predict how it's gonna suck. You can say, well, if this happened, this would be really retarded and illogical based on what actually is happening in the story. But on a meta level, having read that manga, you know, for years, right, you see that, okay, this is usually what Arthur does. So that is really bad. You can predict exactly that when this could happen because this obviously is a Fairy Tail, and this is, you know, going on right then. Oh, what happens? Which means it's even worse. Because otherwise, I mean, even if you couldn't predict it, it would be bad. It would be like some illogical bullshit. How the hell could she win a fight? That would be your reaction if you had never had before the series, and it would be a bad chapter. But now it's like, well, she always wins by absolute bullshitting moves. And this seems like the absolute bullshit is timings. Okay, this is gonna happen. Like, you know it's gonna happen there. Oh, wow, it's so bad. And then also continuation is like, oh, well, I'm fucking this dragon that like that chapter ago, broke all my bones with one punch. Now I'm gonna kill her with one punch myself. With some BS buff by Wendy or something. It's like, well, I killed him in one attack. Like, what the fuck? Like, how does that make any sense? That was ridiculous. Really, really bad. Like, ridiculously bad. Do I have 6 now? That one's a big one. If I have 6 one now, we can do it. But we can do it down in the Crestholm channels. Just gonna see if I have. Should be in ingredients. It is. Okay. I was like, why isn't it the first one? That is weird actually. Why isn't it in the bottom? We have 7, okay, so I had 1 left, but no, let's go back to the car. And we might have to go to Leicester though, because I'm not sure if you can buy what's it called? The garlic, yeah, it's garlic here. You might though, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can, okay. I'm pretty sure you need, that's what you need for this, yeah. Very cheap though, you can buy 20, okay. Oh. Alright. Yeah, let's just whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's see, something else that we want. Do just a preset. We're gonna go into this dungeon now as we could catch the fishes. As we know, there's gonna be a lot of fights, right? And they need a group buff. Last time it was like 8 or 9 camps, right? So obviously you wanted that. We can go and sleep. We're gonna go and sleep close to it, so you can have the buff. This is good enough, I would say. But you can't park there, so we can park. Maybe actually hammer is better. I used to go up there. Yeah, it's hammerhead. That is so weird. Like, what is it? That's really weird. Why can let me do that? Whatever. Parking hammerhead. Okay. So we're gonna do the Crestholm now.
story has the fish port there, but you know you have to be prepared for that. I don't think this dungeon will be as long as the previous dungeon, and I definitely hope it doesn't, because today I was prepared. Yesterday I had a hangover, I hadn't shopped anything, I had very little food at home. It's generally into that very clean or whatever and so on, but yeah, everything's thrown out, so on, right? You know, for weeks of that. So yeah, so then I was like, wow, I have to go and shop soon before the shop is closing, and I don't want to just like I'll have to pause the game, like just pause the game. You can save it, you can pause the game, of course, and be like, you have to leave the game on, right? I got something. I didn't want to do that, so we got stuck doing that, right? Yesterday, but I don't think this will be the third. This is the same length. Even if this one is a later dungeon, I think that Castle work, which has the same sort of the same kind of aesthetic design to it. I think I haven't seen it inside, but I'm pretty sure it will, because it's clearly made by the same kind of ancient people. So I assumed it all the doors to speak, but still, that those two dungeons, the Staley Group and Castle has the same people did them clearly. They are much more in tune with the same stuff. So that's pretty much a no, that again, this is gonna be the same thing. But I don't know there. Could it be potion? Sid might have something actually for us. Can check it out from here. Before I forget. Yeah, this is gonna be crap, but whatever, just take them. Why not? Yeah, plunders too, like, doesn't really matter.
早く部品を集めてこいよ。調子は？おお。じゃあ武器は俺が預かる。
Last time I told you my vision 2 set. I don't know, whatever. Whatever one.
しないで。
Obviously it's gonna be crap. We just want to know.
よろしく。
Yeah, we could have a rebuff, like especially Gladio. But I have no idea what the fuck we do. Absolutely zero idea. But it's a trigger something here. I don't think there's happen. Maybe not.
先に行くぞ。
I'm like a dummy then. I didn't die. Actually, I'm sure if I ever stepped into this place, yeah. Probably not.
ありがとな。また頼むぞ。今日はここまでにしたらどうだ。ねみ、ほんと疲れた。
So it's my tree or something. I know there should be one see with Prompto and Cindy, which I haven't triggered, so be this guy. I'm soon max level here in the game. I haven't tried it all really, it's like farm XP, never in the game, right? And especially now in the end of the game, I have just completely ignored that. You can get XP anyway. So once I went to the 3 XP place and so on. So you know, I did the 2 XP place a lot when I was doing the grinding in the game and so on. So obviously I've been very high level in the game for a long time. But now the last 20 level or so, I just kind of whatever. Never really worry about it. But we soon get the last 5 years, so we soon get 99. And we're close to having the 909 AP thing there.
決まってんじゃねえか。
Million battle
別に普通だろ。
And I'm full at 150 focus there, so might have to clean stuff away. Yeah. Let's figure something.
ノクト、すまない。
あ？
早朝に頼み事があるんだが、聞いてもらえるか。
早朝ということはなんだよ。
また朝食作りを手伝ってくれないか。
This thing again? Well, I guess some AP.
またか。
Almost had max AP. Oh, the max AP.
ありがたい。明日は頼んだぞ。
If I want to leave me breaks.
it's probably very easy though.
今日はこれを煮込んでくれ。焦げないようにな。
どうすればいい？
Okay.
時折混ぜておけば大丈夫だ。
The game should have a mini game.
料理をするのはどれくらいぶりだ？
ああ、忘
It
れ
would
た
be
な。
really nice if the game actually had a
いろいろバイト
mini
をしてい
game.
たしな。
I mean, like seriously, every time you cook,
あれは本当適
you
当
would
に
have
や
to
っ
do
てた
some
から
weird
な。
mini games, like not this thing, like you know, you have to like
So they
chop
already
stuff
do
and like
you
cooking
cover-
mama. That's
that's
the thing in the game.
お前が凝りすぎなんだよ。
Like Suikoden 2 had a iron chef competition. You had to beat all the chefs.
さて、鍋の様子は
So
どう
you
だ？
cook for your different teammates. You have 108,
もう
right?
少しかか
So
る
you。cook for them, and it'd be like, oh yes, the wolves you have, Shiro. But he was like you had to pick four. You had 4 different randomized
なんで
people
料
from
理
your
手伝っ
team,
てくれなんて言ったんだよ。
100 characters,
最近、
and you have to be like,
二
well,
人で話す機会がないと
you
思
cook
う。
like 4 or 5 dishes
何
in
か
that,
抱え込んだりはしてない
per,
か？
per tournament, and that's the
なんや
point.
それ。
And you're like, yeah, okay,
Oh,
Shiro is one of the judges.
昔か
He's
ら
a
俺のことば
wolf.
っか気にすんのな
So he。probably wants something,
Hey,
you know,
can you
bloody
cast
steak and so on. That was ridiculous. And of course, you had to go and buy recipes in every city.
さて、そろそろいいだろう。ああ、いい感じだ。よ
Yeah, you
く
could buy recipes in every city, talking to different people and
少し
use
食べ
them.
てみたらどうだ？
Secret recipes, and then you can learn to do pizza and stuff like that. You had to do.
自分で
That
作
was
ると
awesome.
一段
If
と
you
うまいだ
beat
ろ
it, you actually get like credits in. Look at
少し
well, the game in
自分でや
itself
って
has
み
its
よう
own
という気にな
developers
っ
for
た
the
か？
game.
お前が作った料理が一番うまいし。
お前ってやつは。久々にしてみた料理はどうだった？
ああ、まあたまにならいいかもな。でも早起きは嫌だ
Hope it's
な。
gonna be some easy 20.
そう言うな。早起きはいいことが多いぞ。
はいはい。じゃあ気が向いたらな。
また頼む。
だから気が向いたらだっつうの。
今日は助かった。
そうか？ならよかったけどさ。
あ、
Very SAP at least. That's that 1000 AP on that. 1001 AP. Yes, I sincerely hope now that this skill works at least remotely like I imagine it works like, because otherwise it's gonna be really sad. It's gonna be really horrible. Like you spent 1000 AP for a skill, it doesn't work like I intended it to work at all.
頼むな。
Now I'm gonna be really sad. So it wouldn't surprise me if it actually is crap now. Like the game is, yeah, the game isn't that good explaining its skills. You actually, yeah, it's awesome, but you too fast. I'm not 100% sure if this will actually boost every team attack I do, or only when it's green text. Because sometimes you get green text right there. But that's not even when I run over there with the shot.
ありがとう
Might go faster actually. Yeah, we never use fuel anymore. Where you can pocket that place. Crown City checkpoint. There we go. Yeah, like this skill might be absolute crap, to be honest. I hope it's not, isn't, but because there are 2 different color schemes in the game, and I don't know why. To be honest, I have zero understanding of why that is. But when you do blindside with someone, right, you get a yellow text for it, which is a team link ability. You can do it yourself blindside, you can also do it with like Prompto, which is the best one, and also with Gladio and so on. But then you also get the green text very rarely, which to me honestly seems to be the exact same thing. You see, you can do it also from the front pretty much.
気分転換にはなるな。
So this skill says if it limit breaks, so you can actually do more than 10,000 damage, right, with those team skills. The question is it only when you attack from the back and get the from the front, I mean, and get the link green thing, or is it when you also do the back thing? It's much easier to get, and also makes much more sense because The front thing you rarely get. And even if, you know, why would you want to skip that? You really want to boost people in the back, which is sort of a strategy thing there. So with the main, hopefully it's not the main, but like the back thing isn't even like the front thing isn't even a good strategy. The back thing is an actual, you know, oh yeah, he's doing the back, that's a strategy. Like a strategic moment where you can avoid an enemy, get from the back, get the vulnerable spots, get that like Gladio, Prompto combo right. That is what you wanna get, just like strategy wise. So why would you wanna get the other thing like that? It doesn't make any sense. Like why would you even want to get the other thing? Yeah, like this so hopefully for God's sake that this skill will not be based on solely on the front green thing. That would be insanely useless because it never happens. And as I said, like why would you want to happen? Like even if, okay, so you have this skill then, okay, then it has to have some value to get it from the back because you actually, you know, can't get it from the back straight away from the front, so you have limit break. But that shouldn't be promoted. It's just, I hope people understand me here. Like why would you want to promote? Oh yeah, hit them from the front, and then you get, you know. Yeah, hit them from the front, and then you get like more damage done. So you can hit them from the back, and it's worse. Like yeah, like why would you want to promote that? I hope people also mean it. That is stupid. That's not a good game thing. That would be like, oh shit. Yeah, nice. This should be the right place. Yeah, going this pattern should be. Yeah, I should make it go back quickly actually. Down here. This place is probably empty now. Wait, what? Oh, here it is. I was like, wait, what? Oh. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, empty either for that matter. It's kind of weird, but yeah. We have to kill these guys. He's gonna jump down here around. Not sure if he can jump down. Fighting enemies. Let's see this is try it. It might not work. Kill them. Yeah, we can. But yeah. And that would make no sense. Because so this is what then you wanna fight from the front there because then you can actually break. So it's like yeah, here you can break now from the front only. Okay, it worked, good, it worked. It worked. As I hoped it would. Also from the back. Yeah. So like, this is definitely gonna expand. This is tremendous again in this island. So yeah, 1000 AP to get it, 909. But I'm pretty sure this is the best in the game. Just right now. That really works. That really works. So yeah, I hit for the 3000 health right instead of doing, you know, like 10%. And I would say then that probably after this then, the next thing I want to get is the like more magic save stuff. So you get like the limit break magic, and when you craft those, you actually get like more stacks. So you craft one of them, you get 3 of them. So like 990. First one for 350 and then 990. That is probably the best skill to get the game after this. So you get the limit. Yeah, anyway, now we're going to the Crestholm Secret Dungeon here. As I said, I don't think this will be as you know, as many floors as the last one. I think this will probably be the 3rd longest, so probably have like maybe 50 floors. So yeah, like because the one before the last one at Stayleaf had 2 camps, one had 3 of them. And then had like 10 camps, so like 3 to 8 or 9 take insanely amount of camps. So this one probably has, I think, here in Crestholm, probably around 50 at most, I think. So maybe like 3-4 camps. Yes, it'll be back more to like the. Also the sea levels. Yeah, the level here is insane now, right? Actually, very low level, isn't it? Yeah, 17 level. You can see I find it now in the game. This is definitely the skill you want. Definitely the skill you want in the game. As I hoped, as I expected to be. But I was a little shorter because the game is quick sometimes. But yeah, this skill. So you get limited break, limited link here. in teamwork. No, I'm doing insane damage at it, right? Very useful, extremely useful. But yeah, this dungeon is supposed to be 92 right there. So the enemies here are surprisingly low level. The previous dungeon had the enemies at around the level you enter. Was already 80 or so, the last place. So yeah, only 90. 160. Killer Rasp, classic annoying enemies in this one. Okay, so we hold it with the trident. So this is very slow. Yeah, it's hard fight. Let's just move a bit. Good. So I can uncube it. Yeah, with this thing. Let's take some random spell, why not? And English to have the new instead. Player is probably the strongest for that type of thing. For lances. I think that probably you got it from beating the last boss in the 100 dungeon, so I expect it to be a bigger special. Yeah, so when you did beat the 100 dinosaur, and you beat the well, the cost kommer där, really cost kommer där. You beat that thing, and then you got that player there. Yeah, so it should be really good. It should be really good. We have to beat the whole dungeon, 100 more to get it. Then it should be good. Second, much bigger rooms than they usually have in the beginning. It must be the first dungeon, I think, most. Statically wise, it must be on the other first one. At Key Catfish. Most of the Dunk, Dark Cavern. More speed levels. They are very weak, so yeah, the last thing I saw was like the next cycle master as the first enemy. Where's the door? What? Is the wrong path? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, like what? There's no door here. This is the wrong path then. I didn't see. I completely missed out and it had more doors before them. Like up here maybe? Okay, so no. Not only one. Yeah, okay, it must be way earlier. Not good there, so don't take this path and you use it on it. I hope it's up here then. Yeah, it is. Okay, so don't go in. Yeah, don't go straight over there. We get to that room. Yeah, these guys are nothing. So extremely simple. Could be like they would land in one hand. Pick it up. Oh, it's yeah, it's the hunt snake. It's a boss at the rest of the boss for hunt. Really? Yeah. Maybe the other thing. Oh, this is one. This boat is one of the best ones here. Oh shit, I was getting crashed there. Yeah, I was like, I was like the water, yeah. But definitely that bug there stuck in the wall. As bad as I thought it was going, I was like, oh fuck. I'm levitating out on the screen now. Oh no, oh no. But yeah. A minor bug there. Better than the game getting stuck with teleporting out of the room. Usually it's like a very easy combo, so. Yes, let's do a good blindside combo here. Get that new AP thing. Useful. Why weaken it? Yes. That was great for the breaking. Yeah. Getting the Lord can do more than his limits and abilities. Could also be because he's the highest pure strength right, so his 3-pick ability they haven't even got. My second one does to do that. Real waste. Like me, to get that one. Combo that with the 9 piece, he does do he almost does more damage than he needs to be. That is probably really sick as well. He easily does 9 damage their enemy. It's probably doing 100k or something if you could give him his limit break. His abilities. Some more easy fishes. Well, one more of them now, one is too easy. Very easy. But yeah, at least 2 camps, so it's gonna be a while at this end beat them. Yeah, another snake. That's fun though. There we are, did that 20 damage there? 1 damage? Great. Was probably the weakest guy, so looking at like this massive rock mix team, but you know, it's only 50 damage here. So yeah, 30% boost. When y'all did get a lot of boost, like, obviously, when y'all do this thing, you get to also, yeah, we don't have the enchantment, so it might be more damage to get this. Go line. Look at that, that's insane. 12,000, 6,000, and Jesus Christ, that's like 3 times more damage than we did yesterday. Have a good break with both me and Claudio. That is what so much easier to do. Yeah, getting that skill is gonna make it so much faster. I don't think I'm gonna be that fast as in the previous dungeon because the thing was mainly slowed down by the Thunderberries, which never broke pretty much because there were 4 of them and they were way, they were small, hard to like break on them, very hard to combo them. So we would have to much of it. We'll have, or no, we'll have like the second massive a lot, the birds. We see some enemies are way weaker than the whole thing. And the snakes are, thought about previously, the snakes are very easy to all snakes are easy to combo. They're very easy to combo. This boss here is likely a snake for that matter. I would imagine it being second version of the boss outside. And the dragon in that way. So I guess. I should not see the snake enemy here. That's probably, you know, keep that.
さてどうする
Aim for that. But yeah.
行くぞ
You know what? I think you're just listen here. This is a horrible. This is annoying.
しまったノクト強
まあな
So I'll have just full of this. Very nice, and you know, as you can see there, you use barely more than half of it, so you know, because that's so quickly anyway.
うわ
But yeah, it's possible to can do full life. Unfortunately, it's gone. It's gonna stop breaking the knife, so it's impossible.
さっさと片
I
付け
think
よう
these
ぜ
are probably gonna disappear completely as we get a while. But next camera something. Oh, that's so bad. That is insane. Like, oh my god. They used to do shadows damage. Not damage.
さてどうす
You know, it's very useful. But yeah, it's I like it, and I don't like it in one way, but I really like the level. We had the weapons give you a limit break. So weapons were so hard to get, the best weapons in the game. Same in 13 for that matter. But the 15 was hard to get. The 15 was just grinding to get them. That
キャ
was
ン
a
プ
good
に
side
す
of
る
it.
か
There was on the weapons was good, but it was grinding. That wasn't good. But on F10 you had every weapon being so unique. Like you had to beat the Blitzpop with Blacka, avoid thunderbolts for Kimari and so on. So they had like a mini game per weapon, right? And do it at the Riku and so on. And then it was so rewarding at a limit break. In this game instead it was like this, okay, can I save to 1000 points? Can I save for like 10 hours of game time pretty much? Like, yes, I could do it. And that was very tempting to get all the skills. But yeah, I was just gonna say that that's probably the best map. It's very, very good. I don't need it anymore because I do so much of it anyway. Otherwise I've used that with the bracelet, the time bracelet. But it really was better now because we do so much damage anyway, right? Like we always do, look at this thing. Bam. We always do max damage anyway, so this thing that is useful at all to get more mana power. Simply like that, yeah, I can do something anyway. So damage now. But yeah, like still though, this moment is so fucking rewarding because this is always with these fantasy games when you get the limit break. Most games have fantasy is one of those. It's a very franchise thing to get. To get a, you know, break the limits. Before you can do the old games, you did 9 damage, then you can break them to 10,000, and the new games you do 10,000 damage, and you can break them. So it's very rewarding to finally be able to be like, oh yeah, I actually did, you know, 20,000 damage here instead of the yeah, like 20,000 damage instead of doing 10 nights. It's more double my power as well. It's a huge thing to get that. If I could have it spent as well, because they use craft to do it, that would be very nice. But yeah, they did really good. Tried several times, but didn't break no spells. Like as an ability. If you do it by items, that's fine. You can pop as much, but by you know, ability-wise, if you have an ability, like 1000 points, oh, you break spells, that would be so broken. It would be like so easy doing max damage spells. You're just having like no magic power by now, no item on you. So I can't imagine how much myself actually would do. But I guess I would do around like 30-40k per spell probably, without even having like more potency. So you could do like easily do not 900 damage if you had the full scope figure with magic, the new circle as well. Here we go. The C level, same enemy but it's way higher level. But yeah, there we got the combo. I mean, insane. Combo. Cool actually. Come on, die. Yeah, but now they're more up on the correct level here.
It's the same enemy but harder with way higher level. But sick for each though. The first guy I got with a good combo there. So. But yeah, it's very rewarding this current player when I finally can do more than 10,000 damage. Very rewarding. Oh, I got a toad! Because it knows like in years. What a nice one, cool. Not as decent as before. I think fire we just fire lightning. How do you use fire? Oh. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, 40,000 damage. Such an upgrade. Yes, it costs 1,000 skills, 1,000 points. It's a most expensive point in the game you ever spend, probably. But wow, that easily they added 4 times more damage than I should do. And then also, even this one ability, they did like 11,000 or something. So that's like 42,000 more damage than we done yesterday with the same ability, with the same enhancement. So yeah, an amazing skill to get. Absolutely recommend it. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. There is a map. You can see how it's insanely more damage. Getting more small balls and not that really like 4,000 damage. All the consistency control recipe thing, massive damage boosting food here. Yeah, it only gives a lot of attack power, right? But everything goes faster and smoother. But sure is that. See better. This is really much better. Kill it. Another like multi-room here. Let's go with let's go the classic one. Let's go clockwise. Clockwise is actually called med solfish. It's kind of funny. It's nothing to do with the sun. So med is with the sun. So med is with. Here in Sweden we call it med solta. That means with the sun. So clockwise is sun work. Something west, I guess, but it's kind of a weird thing to say because it's really how do you think that the sun goes from the left to the right? So you didn't like think about that too much. But the clock makes much more sense. Clockwise makes me and clockwise clockwise makes much more sense. Say that, yeah, clockwise. And then we say mot solsten instead, which is against the clock. So it's either with it or against it. So that's a different. Yeah, we basically have two notions there. In English you say just clockwise, right? Or we say like with clockwise, or like yes, like true clockwise and false clockwise. We have like another word for it there. So yeah, clockwise now. Going clockwise way, so in the middle one. There should be a third room in this dungeon where you can pick orders. Love these things here. The hard to see in the box these things. It's much more like a snake. One of those. They had upgraded the fire and what snake. Kind of the bread of the dungeon. But yeah, they however have pretty big skills though. This is fast long. Like they have abilities, but they are not as fast. Very long path now. This might be the boss. boss already. So very stunning. One of the highest level of the boss, isn't it? Yeah, what's just the name? Yeah, it's the same hunt. Or a level hunt. Probably like weapon damage. Maybe a hunt. I think it's a oh, look at that. Yeah, I think it's a weapon damage. Weapon. Behind it though.
悪いな。
No, Salmons. So also similar to that. You kind of, you know, I'm thinking they're kind of similar. When you stand still and then you do stuff. I like these guys that have run around. The horse you stand still and they like stampede on the point that they are, and then you do life because they stampede on you pretty much. They are like if you approach it.
イグニスが危ない。間に合った。
最後だ。
もう一押しだ。一気に攻める。すぐに助け。
これで一本。
Whoa. Suddenly there's something real thin for den här breathability. There's you. There's you. De måste rädda oss.
ノクト、イグニスを助けないと。
Nice. Okay, so
今思ったけど、俺らってさ、キングスナイトみたいじゃない？はあ？4人で一緒に戦うじゃん。
じゃあ俺は星5の強さだな。
いや、そのレアキャラは俺だろ。
They have like this cover in the door and the exit of this place. Okay, that's cool. It is. This guy. This is everything can after that. This guy doing fighting. I mean, I think they got replaced after a camp or something like that. Last time. But then they actually were replaced. Last time we had previously we had a 61. Or like before I knew it. And then I said, you know, as last camp, it's probably gone and we got another camp. Yes, indeed. Next, yeah.
間に合った。
So this is how the new camp for them. From the previous one. What if you fight that? They don't have max. So no point buying like none of them. Yeah, another camp. Do we need a full buff? I don't think so. Next camp. Mighty guard. That I might have some more mighty guards. Pun intended. Yeah, I recognize this thing. I can do just everything. Pretty good to have. If you're a magic based enemy, you can put all the two of them right and get like a huge amount of reduction. Oh, it's just the fiber? What's that? They're also tired. What is that? Yeah, what is it? It's a wolf again. Saw them in the last dungeon. It's quite easy right there.
Yeah, they are not very impressive, to be honest. What do you think? It's pretty good. They have 4 potency. You can use them. 4 cats, I mean, 4 stacks, 4 shorter, you know, have a pretty big area, so yeah. I think it's gonna be a big guy again here, based on the oh, Myrmonden. That's the enemy, right? Breath ability. In the previous game, a bit of the enemy, the bad breath and mad bro. It's, you know, it does every status alignments in the game pretty much randomized, and it does decent amount of damage. In this game, it really is like you die. In this game, you really die from the breath itself. Which I find, you know, yeah, like, that's new. That's new. It's very, very strong. It's very strong. You can stand to die. Any character does insane amount of damage against you. Let's see. It's out, damn it. It's a glass enemy though, man. They're very low life points, yeah. They're very low life points, but they do extremely high damage. And of course, 6 life as well. Oh, that might actually be really good. Yeah, I think it's better one I have. I think it's slightly better. I think it's the best in the game, probably. Diamond one, blue. Yeah, I think it's the best. This is 2 different things. He has the higher chance of doing the limb breaking. Pretty much. That actually might be better than well, actually friendship band. It increases your chance to break, and you know he has some really high level. You want to break him the most. Pronto, I think it's just a break that helps him because he's a ranged character, and his machine ability is really, really good when he breaks. Hits several times, really high damage. But now when we have the limit break, Claudio might be better one to have it. Or maybe everyone, so you can break as most as possible. Actually, should you change that? I seriously think it's gonna be better for them. We have. What is it? Friendship band maybe last. Yeah, it actually probably is better. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty gonna go with okay. I'm gonna go with 3 freaking. I don't have anything. 3 friendship band. Yes, less damage than Claudio. We're gonna do less damage now per attack. But we're gonna have much. I don't know how much more. Let me see here. Prompto is pretty good with doing it with range and so on. So it's easy to get in even. Yeah, it might be really good then. You get much more with Claudio, no in break. Right? That might be. Yeah, strong. This is a green one, I guess. Strong. Not live points really. Strong. Going back to one point. Again with. Not bad like that. I mean that's what Eden is doing. Let's say Eden's lost 10% less levels now. Pretty less terrible. Instead it's more. However, he has like he's doing more than stuff. Yeah, he had like 1,000 life. He has like 1,000 life left. He was the max life. The thing about the demons, that is like 500 like boosting toolbox. It's kind of my strategy, like. So on that note, it is better though to have this where we do more damage. Really have so much more damage. And that will be like more health. We're gonna have some of the grass.
受け取れ。
サンキュー。よっ。
終わりか。
And I thought the song very listening anyways. I thought it's very uncomfortable to fight. Guys move around there just for playing good after like the breaks we have stuff there. What is the run? I mean you're almost half off. Couple guys. Yeah, actually, I love being multiple points. Really nice to everyone.
ありがとう。
今だ。頼むぞ。よし、ビンゴ。
よし。勝った。
決まってよかったな。
I finish mine, please. So far, this dungeon is way easier than the last one. The last one had mainly a ton of it, so you know, it's quite hard and annoying.
俺一人でもやれそうじゃない？
I don't think they never harder. I think that is actually harder. Like when the level is slower, it's because they're retarded with greenish, but they, like that better is harder design. It could be hard as well. Have the flow, the tournament, master tournament, the even fighter. It's hard they actually have a lot of like intentionally hard battles. This one's like, yeah, okay, it's mediocre and hard. Like that one definitely is supposed to be the top. And the only reason why it was recommended probably was because the boss higher level. And that's a mistake. I guess, but yeah, but you have a higher place, higher level. Cool. Everything you really get there, but I think that the boss here actually is very likely to stay. It's probably a bit harder though, and very often but the level can be too much level, and then I don't know what, but the man really like a give me the 2 mana of the just so we all never be the enemy, so that's the other anti-thing that I'm learning to move them. So crap, again, more like PvP. But if we want to actually PvP, even now we have 2 folks. This actually, you know the top, but this is go like the sword. But say that though, I don't see my enemies because they are not hard enough to the rooms are very flexible. Yeah, and also that's the very they're really like the defense are low and strong though, but only is very tanky. You don't want to go with that.
Thank you.
グラディオが倒れてどうすんの？
そう
おい行こう。
ほらであれ
Oh, I'll be there. Try to kill it before I have the horse. There we go.
ほっうりほっやはいや嘘グラディオ頼む
油断したらこれで決めよう。
ほっそりゃおりゃおれやはいおら 危なかったな。しんど。
無事で何よりだ。
あ、
ドクター。
大丈夫。
なんとか。
Whatever, just beat them. But I should have thrown like a fucking bishop here. But they was really hard. I don't just hit them enough. And I feel that my microphone is fallen down. Gone. Gotta pick it up. Oh damn it. Interesting. There we go. Yeah, like this yeah, I think these core devils are the weak spot of this dungeon because they are dogs, I guess. They are the same thing. There are too much of cannon food here. This trees, yeah, I would rather have a harder enemy that I don't have to beat. They're just having floors with nonsense. I think it's gonna be a camp very soon here, or a boss. So I guess. Another Myrmonden. We need spells here? I don't think we need spells here. Myrmonden, they're like weak spells. I try to combo it somehow. Glass cannon is with the physical damage, so. Nice, what do we get? Is it fire in this Myrmonden? Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. And also using the magic setup with Scepter of Pious and the Father's Sword, more magic damage. So, but it might even change that, you know, this time really. Some more physical based weapons now. Now where we have the what's called the limb break. So if I did like the Access Conqueror, that'll give me more damage, you know. So for the Father. Oh yeah, so får jag actually use 100 as well. Yeah, that's good. So instead, now I have like no vitality. In here, let's try to spell. Let's use another. I haven't seen anything really be spelling in here so far. Yeah, it's been nothing in this dungeon here in Crestholm. It's been about like, oh, I'm immune to ice or something. They've been quite straightforward with the spell base here. Oh, what happened? It clearly came from behind. Did you turn on it? Yeah. Always free start, guys. Always. There's no sound effect there. That's another. Is the actual boss now? There was an Earth Dragon here. This will be the next. This will be the next time. This is the actual boss gun. Well, this is the Earth Dragon in the second floor. This will be the boss gun. As that was Earth Dragon's home. Yeah, man. Yeah. You have it wrong. Fight for you're annoying. Pretty good. Oh, did? Wow. That was so good. It might have the wrong element though. Still has a fire thing.
and that might be because the earthquake only get lightning, typical lightning just there. So we want to have lightning and guess them. Probably all the same enemies. Yeah, lightning. That's lightning magic. We want here. Yeah, this is argument. Don't kill it. Come in to do. Fucking damage. Oh yeah, I remember it.
Nice, Gladio!
Tydligt enough. Okay, whatever. Use it. Sound ass up again. Come on. Strong Gladio. Nice. Again. I mean, this was the problem with the whole game having a really bad system, right? Because as I mentioned in a bit, it was the second time I think in the playthrough, the boss actually is killing you, like it has some massive abilities. So you don't actually die in this game, but you need everyone, even if all four of you are in danger, so even dead, you don't die. You don't die. Like this, right now here, this should have killed me. This should have actually killed me in the game. And everyone could fight with me. So I don't have the ripper. Well, at least everyone else should have, you know. I am. Yeah, so they don't die, and then I can see them up everyone. I can hear everyone there again. In this station, you should have, you know, the game over here. You don't have the case here, it's much harder. But that is not again how you get less to play for this now, but that obviously reason why the game is failing or it's freezing. 100% is dying. It's dying, I don't like that. You should have hear that because it's very good at killing you. So you just fight in the show before. And yeah, then you get up here. You really yeah, this thing was way short. As I predicted, we have 2 campers. The maximum of 6 doors would be out. So the thing we have some doors. Crestholm boss. I'm very surprised it was here. Then maybe the snake is the next time. That's me, that's me. Because a Giga's bangle. So I actually had a better bangle than the Centurion one. This is probably an insane amount of health. Maybe like 2000 maybe? Yeah, so we had like a 4. Let's pick it out. That's better. That's a lot of health. This is one of the diamonds that have holes actually. This one I'm not note that. Not all of the diamonds has this kind of water in the end of it. But yeah, that's the end pretty much of this playthrough. The fishing, a lot of items, and then we did the Crestholm Dungeon. It was quite easy. I'm very surprised it wasn't the snake that's talking about, the fire Nova snake enemy. Because they had a lot of snake enemies, and they usually have kind of similar enemy like with the boss and the dungeons right outside. So that's kind of weird. Otherwise, I actually think this thing was pretty short, but I liked most of it because they used a lot of different enemies I hadn't seen before in the game for a very long time. Like the frogs, for example, we had fought those guys forever. We had the frogs, we had the frogs, we had the fish enemies,
the sea devils. Which I have to say, I was like iffy on them. I mean, yes, we haven't seen them in a long time, but at the same time, there were too many of them, right? I think that was like an issue there. That was probably actually the biggest concern for me with the dungeon, or biggest, I say, issue for me, for the most part. And that was there were too many of them, right? There was the cannon fooder, 61 ones, which are absolutely too easy, and have no reason to be there at all actually. And after you go to the first camp, as I predicted correctly, then they scrape those ones, but then you have the second ones that are on level 85, right? Which are actually can kill you and so on, but that still is like, these are almost also too low level really. They should be more like 95 or so, these enemies. But there's no reason why they even were, you know, why they even had those 61 ones before, right? There was a reason to have that. It'd be way better just having the 86 ones from the beginning, right? I don't get the reason at all why you want to have those weaker ones. That didn't make much sense, and they got a little repetitive then. Oh, I mean, fall out again. Jesus Christ, it's Mick. But yeah, like, and that got repetitive. Absolutely, having the face probably 20 floors was purely either like whatever they call coral fish devil and then sea devil or something. Yeah, I don't really get that. Especially if you take fast to use chalkboard away. I'm not fish again. But yeah, like that might be. That's a bit bad. But otherwise, the Crestholm Secret Dungeon, yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, as I said, I really liked how they reused the frog. They reused what's more enemies? The snake. Yeah, the snake. Absolutely, the snake was. I haven't seen any snake actually. It's like it just surprised me. Not a snake, but a naga, I guess. I haven't seen any naga ever being the enemy there. Overall, the naga is actually one of the most unutilized enemy, right? Yeah, it has a boss once after a bit. Cost the works. I've seen it in at the regular one, the 51 one, and then you had one of the mid bosses at the beat in the Crestholm, and then you also have. That's all the naga you have really. I did kill 2 nagas during the Citadel. 15. So they do exist, right? But yeah, it's very few nagas actually. So that would definitely surprise me to have a naga room in the next dungeon. I think the cost was also gonna be a 100-floor dungeon. Or at least like 50, so it was 100. And yeah, nagas in that place doesn't make sense to me. Because they had nagas outside, so, you know, there's a hint for it. I haven't seen SM7, I haven't seen nagas forever. So, but yeah. Yeah, I feel this is a weird thing to have nagas more actually. Definitely. And the set of nagas. We had those snakes instead. So we had those snakes instead. Quite easy though. Yeah, and you can talk about that. The skill. We talked about earlier in the game. Amazing. Finally getting this 999 skill. Finally be able to limit break with those combos. It fits really good. We have this recipe on you. The grouper ones. You have the huge amount of attack power. I mean, really, like I can do so much more damage now. Like 35k, 40k sometimes. Instead of doing like 10k, 10k, you do like from 12 to 40k, right? That's why of course you can see there. I think their friendship wrong. That might be the wrong decision, but I'm gonna try that for a little bit more. Now I realized that pretty late during this dungeon, so didn't really verify if it's good or not. But we did get a little faster, at least with like and Gladio, so that might be better. Specific Gladio, I think. She's the one you want the most to come with. Probably the easiest one to get. God is what you want the most. For Myrmonden dungeon, it didn't have that many options. It felt kind of short, but it didn't have that many, like, go down in the wrong entrance. But I think it mainly was short because of, well, yes, it's true that I now had the buff or the ability to break, so that is made so much easier. Because there wasn't that many like group battles in this dungeon and a lot of single enemies, like the Malvadumo, there is called Kyappa, the big boar, and so on. Those enemies were of course weaker now to me, or like easy to me with the ability.
and innovate that faster. But yeah, there's also something done I like as a Mandubo. Yeah, this was pretty good. Yeah, this absolutely was the best dungeon so far in the game. It could be longer, I think. Pretty much it. It could be longer. I would say that is totally nothing with the Crestholm Dungeon. It should be longer. I wouldn't mind if it was longer, like 10 or... I don't want it to be like 100 floors, but I could say like maybe like 10 or 20 more floors or so. It would be nice, heaping some more enemies like the Myrmonden or the similar, you know, boss enemies you haven't seen again in the game. That would be really cool. I think again needs more of that variation. And less that and less of those what do you call it, C-level, yeah. I never really liked the enemies to begin with. I think that the game is, you know, too futuristic in a sense, because the saga is like the team of like humanoid enemies on, and I kind of wish I had more of that in the game. So I have to make that in the light enemies from the beginning. They're very easy to beat. They're pretty big, slow. So a lot of it is magic and so on, yeah. And then the sound they sort of reused, that was also a mistake, but it was a very, very minor one, I didn't care about much, but... And then they're reusing the wolf enemies, the hairy wolf enemies. Those are kind of strange. I mean, as I said, I don't really care about it so much, I was like, whatever. You know, been there, done that. They weren't more than 5 rooms, so... I can't say that, oh my god, that ruined the experience for me. Very minor. Absolutely very minor. I don't really care about it. But... That also was a thing though, that after you beat the sea devils, beating some Myrmonden, maybe even, yeah, beating a few of the mid-bosses enemies, like the Kyapa. Not Kyapa, but the Kyapa Animal, I guess. I call them the Kyapa Animal recently, but what it's called, like Polaris or Polaris, something like that specific enemy. But yeah, after beating one of those things, then you suddenly have these wolf things again. You see previous game, yeah, there's like these weak wolves that are like, I don't know, you know, kind of whatever. You saw those in all the dungeons before, right? You saw them in previous dungeons, but obviously they're quite weak and so on. So it's it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this like had a great variation and also introducing new enemies. So as I said, when it comes to the enemies in the dungeon, the only mistake was there were too many of the sea devil. And also, again, as I mentioned, the overall thing, having the sea devils as like the first enemy, that's fine, but having them as the CD enemies for the 61, that makes no sense. That was very logical, unfortunately, and that's the thing all the time, right? Like, why suddenly do you have level 61 enemies in the beginning of a level 92 dungeon? That's 30 less levels than what you recommended. Yes, the boss was level 94, so you wanted the boss to be like recommended high, but why have enemies so you can use this player in the beginning? And then after one camp, if I predicted correctly, they scrapped them and give a second one instead of use 20 more levels on them. Which is better, because they hurt you in someone and they have some more life points, but still right. That's kind of weird, just having those in general, and so I haven't seen the days before in others though, so it's started out with it in the beginning, and you know, pretty stuff, yeah. Better. And then of course the boss itself. Nothing with the boss, if you have more health, I think. Yeah, I think that would be it. The boss probably have more health, yeah. The boss should have more health. Just learn to beat it. That's probably the only thing I have with the boss. Because, obviously, if you ask me, the game isn't that good on the whole system. Right? This is my expertise with it. And the game is failing on at the basic of it. So I can't just say that, oh, this boss should have done this, because that wouldn't actually change anything. Thought about that when I was doing the boss. Like, that boss is one of the hard bosses in the game to actually beat if you could use items. If you use items, that boss would be pretty impossible, because that boss hit you all the time with massive AoE ground abilities that petrifies you and, you know, kill everyone and so on. And that is a really good hard boss if you could itemize. Also, because you can use items while you're petrified, for that matter, for everyone. That shouldn't work either, they have to die. I mean, the game is way too mainstream and casual at that point, right? And if everyone is dead, they can use things now and make things down. If everyone's in danger, you can use one. If that was... So as I mentioned earlier, I'll say it again there. It's not a fault of the Yogamon or Maximon, what it's called this time, yeah, but it's not wrong with the actual dragon. The problem is the whole game system. The dragon is actually a hard boss in that it kills you constantly with everyone. And not many other enemies does that. It has actual abilities, like, and it has like penetration and it has like fire rounds, so it has a lot of abilities. This is one of the most, you know, ability-based enemies, not the most one. There's nothing actually wrong with the actual dragon. It's just everything else is wrong in the game. Yeah, the game itself is wrong. For me. It really is like everything else in the game, you know, makes that dragon not work right, because the dragon will be like, oh, let's do this, and then it doesn't really have any effect right on the dragon, because it has all the abilities a boss should have pretty much on that level, and it kills you, petrifies you, can't even petrify. So when it constantly, you know, pushes you down into 4 dead people, but the game doesn't actually, so to speak, the game doesn't actually disvalue 4 dead people. Like, it was just good, but you can still play yourself out of that, right? If you couldn't do that in the game, yeah, then it would actually be much harder, unfortunately. And that's of course something I thought about not in this game, but really doing the dungeon. If you read the dungeon, I can't say that the boss was bad. The boss was actually pretty good, except you could have more life points. That's pretty much the only thing I say about the boss. But as I said, the question, because of the whole game, how the whole game works, we actually need to be knights. So we actually should actually go to like here instead and trigger knight actually. Well, actually, you want to be knight and sleep at the camp, so could have slept there and then walk there, whatever. But yeah, well, you can go up to the camp, sleep. You want to have the group buff before you go into the dungeon, right? So yeah, I'm gonna set it up for the next playthrough. So I'm gonna go to the camp. I hate it in the game. I really hate it in this game, right? You have to set up the fucking night thing by doing a hunt. You can't camp sleep tonight. So if you wanna go into the cost of work with a food buff, you have to set it up somewhere else. Take a hunt the next day, make it night, and then go there. You can't just go there outside and sleep and then go in. That doesn't work, which is really retarded. But I was thinking about food buff. Like, food buff is like enough time left, then we can just go there right away. But otherwise, we have to go camp first because we need the food buff. Or need it, but it'd be good to have. Make it faster the whole dungeon, right? So that is really crappy in the game. Really crappy. Absolutely crappy. Very important in the game. So then, yeah, but I have no idea what the damn frogs are. And I have to admit, thinking of this googling that because I didn't get it. Like they are probably actually standing. I don't get it. There's nothing in the, when I really hate the game. But there's nothing in the actual game to tell you anything. There's nothing in the game that help us, you know, knowing where they are. So I think that's what you should do, or should I? So Chocobo here. I think this is the first thing. So Chocobo up from this place, and then we teleport back to the car after Chocobo, and then we drive the car up there. Especially now Chocobo on this level, yeah. Chocobo has this buff, it's pretty good. We also do have this one more quest we can do in the game, I suppose, which I have no idea either as well. Just those the map thing. You found a map previously, right? And then you found a map part, and you found like some ashen house. I probably more of that, probably like human parts, I think. I'm guessing 4, I don't know. This is right. But I have no idea where to find them at all. And I've been trying to, you know, look at each like house, at this house here and so on, but yeah. I have not found a single part of the map thing. So that might be a thing that I have absolutely no idea how to get to, and I absolutely will admit I'm probably gonna Google that one day and say, okay, how the fuck does it work? There's absolutely nothing in the game. That's how to get it. And the first thing I was talking about, that also is pretty pissed off a little bit, because nothing in the game, as with that thing as well, is helping me. Like, there's nothing in the game that actually she says like, oh, where's the rainbow frog? Go and get them, boys. And no one in the game helps you. No one in the game anywhere. Yeah, I filled up. Remember another person. No one in the game tells you at all, right, where you do find these things. Yeah, no one helps you for a second with that. There's nothing in the game
Tell us about Dribble Fox.
体がベタベタで気持ち悪い
Really could have been. Well, unless your average is standing, which is quite especially for one matter. For 1 second, yeah, I don't know. Probably. They get the reboot, which is good to have though, but I don't think actually the reboot is important in this game. Because how, which also I think is the general thing here, like obviously, so what this game was, that is the same thing as well. That is so focused on Noctis, so it isn't that much value actually having it on the characters. As long as one character can heal everyone else and ignore the stuff, that's good. In the other fights as well, that's pretty much what you need, but in this game, it's even more like that, right? Because you only have Noctis. The other games, everyone can equally good, right? Or the ability equally value-wise. So, but this game, actually not. I mean, of course, I had the front character in 13, but still. So in this game, then, as long as Noctis is immune to stuff, so he can heal and he can, survive, that's fine, right? The other characters have to survive, actually. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's actually kind of weird.
よく眠れた
Well, yeah,
テント
proceed
なら
once it's a bit
足が伸ば
weapon,
せるしな
useless. Yeah, but that's the thing in this game, right? You don't actually need the recon. I don't even. I forgot about it completely. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm probably should fucking Google it because I don't get how it works. And that is actually the game's fault. Really, it's the game's fault because this either they are what she is, when she's standing, and then I'm just really blind or it's like some stupid thing I don't get. Or they are somewhere in the game world, right? Like everywhere around in the lakes in the game world, but there's nothing in the game attached to that. And I've been at the craters in the game, I've been at the fishing ponds, I've been in the dungeons after I got to the quest, we have water, it's all about water, right? So they can be fucking anywhere. Like there's absolutely no idea where it can be. I have zero, I have zero clues where it can be. And I've been pretty much on the whole game world. And if that is well, you have to. Let's see. And then sometimes you have to be there when you have the quest. Go to the first lake in the game or something. What the fuck? That is crazy. So yeah, I don't know at all. I'm actually probably gonna check it out after I finish the stream. To be honest, I just know where they are because I don't. That just seems stupid to me, honestly. And I can say again that that's the game's fault. It's not the player's fault because there's no way sitting here playing the game, being everywhere around the game, being everywhere in the game. Even like when I had the quest to begin with. Well, yeah, I was thinking the west, yeah, the hunt, Northern House, and so on, right? Yeah, it's true that I have gone back and fished as a FPS in the game. That I have discovered, or I've been able to like one fishing. But the frog shouldn't be at that place. This water list, I don't know, right? So it feels very lackluster. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do this with this team. I'm probably gonna read a little about that Sonic's Last Quest and just like get the surface of it, so I know that okay, do I have to, is it that you have to run around in the game world and for it? Then I will do it, or is it like a mini game, or is it is it a dungeon? So I know kind of what I'm looking for. So if I know that okay, I have to go to the game world and look around for it, go to whatever places, then I actually have a few ideas what it could be that I haven't rechecked for the last 50, 60, whatever hours of the game. I didn't have the quest back then, so they might be there now then with the water, like except in the fishing pool at like the mid-east of the game, for example. So if that's the case, then I'm willing to go and check it out a little before I read exactly where they are, because it's boring just knowing it. I don't want to cheat in it too big. But otherwise I'm just like, what the fuck, right? Because I have no idea really. I just don't know. I just want to know like, and I think the game, unfortunately, does that mistake a lot in this game, right? Where it's like, you don't really tell you stuff. It's like, yeah, this is how it is. How did I know that? The story, I don't know that. Actually, these guys. Let's go. Yeah, but actually, that's coming in this game. Unfortunately, not in this game. You should, as the storyline, And also here, you always wish that there should be more. Many times you wish there would be more stuff, right? Unfortunately, it's also backtracked on that. But anyway, that's the end of this playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. We did the whole Crestholm Secret Dungeon. There's a lot of fishing. And the next playthrough then tomorrow, I'm gonna do the last Secret Dungeon, which I guess is gonna be 100 floors. So maybe I should actually have shopped before I went there. But I think it's fine. I think I have like... That's the first thing. Well, actually, yeah, okay, I have 70 potions. Okay, before then, oh, I forget it. Let's go back and buy some potions. Yeah, I mean, you can see right there, the Crestholm Dungeon cost me about 70 potions. Maybe I got like 1 or 2, so maybe like 72 or 3, something like that. And about it for the half one. So the next dungeon is probably going to use the same amount of potions, the same all potions. Next dungeon is going to use all of that, and probably like 4 times more items, right? If you looked at the Stay Leaf group, that item I spent all my potions, all my high potions, all my LCs pretty much, like 60 or 70 Phoenix Downs, right, and so on. So I definitely, even without doing this dungeon, I recommend having pretty much max potions, max elixirs. Okay, but it's full out on the Phoenix Downs. You know, pretty much it. That just seems reasonable to me. I assume this is going to be 100 dungeon. And I will say this is going to be more important in the next page, of course. But I'm going to say that absolutely I will be disappointed if this dungeon is not 100 floor as well. Whereas 100 floor was like at least something like 50 or something like that. Probably 100, like it should be the hardest one. But if you have this third one being the second, being 100 one, then you have another one with higher level enemies, and generally that's it really. But yeah, that actually is a point about Crestholm as well. Then Crestholm in itself isn't the issue, but like the designer doing the levels behind it, right? Because why is Crestholm the second hardest one according to the recommendations? But clearly the one before was harder, but enemies were much harder, and much longer, right? Much more tedious to do. So that also is kind of issue, right, in this game, where it's kind of like, why is that the case, right? But that's not the dungeon's fault in itself. That's just the meta of the game, right? It's like the designer, or quest designer, whatever, should have put that on the other, second part, right? So yeah, that is what we expected for 15, unfortunately. It's always like 15. It's just weird. It's also kind of straight. But anyway, see you guys next time. Hope you have a good day.